You open TikTok for 5 minutes. An hour later, you are still there, and you cannot quite remember what you just watched. That is not a coincidence. That is your brain being reprogrammed, and the science behind it is more alarming than most people realize. Here's what is actually happening inside your brain when you scroll. Every new video triggers a small release of dopamine, the same chemical your brain uses to reward healthy behavior like exercising and connecting with people. The problem is that short-form platforms are engineered to trigger this response hundreds of times per session. A 2025 study published in Psychological Bulletin reviewed 71 studies involving nearly 100,000 people and found that heavy short-form video use is consistently linked to poorer attention, reduced working memory, and greater difficulty stopping impulsive behavior. Here's the part that surprised researchers most. It was not the hours that mattered, it was the pattern. Compulsive scrolling, the kind where you keep going even when you want to stop, showed the biggest drop in cognitive performance. A brain imaging study from Tianjin Normal University found that compulsive short-form scrolling activates the same neurological reward pathways as alcoholism. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control, actually shows structural changes with heavy use. Simultaneously, the hippocampus, your memory center, begins to show signs of deterioration. And here is what makes it harder to break. Dopamine desensitization. The more you scroll, the more your brain needs just to feel the same baseline level of motivation. Everyday activities, reading, working, having a real conversation start to feel dull by comparison. Not because they are dull, but because your reward system has been artificially elevated. The researchers called it a global public health threat. Not dramatic, just accurate. So what do you actually do about it? First, awareness is step one. Understanding the mechanism is how you begin to break it. Second, the research points to reintroducing longer form content into your routine. Reading, podcasts, longer videos. These rebuild your attention span and retrain your brain's tolerance for slower rewards. Third, many people in this space also look at nutritional support for cognitive function. If you have been scrolling heavily for months or years, some people explore supplements specifically formulated to support focus, memory, and mental clarity while making lifestyle changes. I have looked into this area and there is one worth checking out. I will leave a link in the description. I earn a small commission if you purchase through it, at no extra cost to you, full transparency. But honestly, the lifestyle changes come first. No supplement replaces reclaiming your attention. If this was useful, subscribe. This channel covers the science of how your brain works and how to work with it, not against it. Next video, why one bad night of sleep cuts your learning ability by 40%. See you there.